The boy Dub Deuce in the building.
All right, what up? What up? What up? It is that guy Dub, and I'm back with another video. How you guys doing at the end of the day? Shout it, I'm good money. Now today we got a special guest back in the building. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loves him, Mr. Timbuktu. How you doing, brother?
Dubbington, I'm good, man.
That-
I just left this, leaving this photo shoot, and man, it was something I ain't never done, I ain't never experienced. But I'm telling you, when these shots drop, bro,
mm,
it's gonna be something crazy, whoa. So crazy.
Nothing wrong with that. You saying like as somebody
How you
that's you
doing?
saying I'm good, man. You saying like just taking it one day at a time. Now, as somebody that's a friend of yours, you saying like I just want to give you your flowers. You saying like we love everything that you're doing in the city, man. You saying it's like you're getting all your accolades, and you say everybody has nothing but positive and good things to say about you. How does it feel to you, since like like to receive all of that?
I it's kind of rough because not rough, but it's great. It's a phenomenal, but it's like I don't really see it until somebody like really say something like somebody was like, "Yeah, tell me about your day," and then I run down my day. I'm like, "Damn, I did a lot." Like, or my week, and like sometimes I just forget because it's like I'm just kind of just going. You know what I mean? I live in the moment. I enjoy the moment, and then I'm on to the next one. Like, it's something I'm actually working on because. We can obviously be hard on ourselves sometimes, and I'm no different. So trying to bask in the moment a little bit more and just understand that I do work hard, and I just look at it as a regular day where somebody else be like, "Dang, your schedule is packed," and I'm just like, I'm just going about it, you know.
Right. Now, like you were just featured not too long ago on the Michael Collier show.
Yes,
You,
sir.
how was that? Because you said like because Michael Collier is a legend. You know, it's like you said, how were you able to? You said not have the nerves and be able to. You said talk your shit, as you said our Brister. You said Keith Silly would say.
Yeah, I mean, I just went on there and really just did me. Like, I just was bringing me to another platform. Obviously, I feel like the work that we do here at Redline, helped me be even more comfortable with that because I'm always podcasting. So being in that type of situation didn't feel too different. Obviously, I wanted to make you know Michael Carter and Straya and Katie laugh. Shout out to them, by the way. Obviously I went in there to make them laugh and make, the Collier clan laugh. But I also just went in there to be me, bring them me, bring them who I am every day. And obviously they enjoyed it, and I enjoy their platform. They got an amazing platform over there, and their fans are amazing. I love Michael Collier's show, man. I love Michael Collier. I love Katie. I love Straya. They always showing love, man. They amazing.
Now you said also you said like some people know, some people don't know. You're also an avid gamer as well. You said like
Big gamer.
yeah,
Big gamer.
there you go. Now we all feel some type of way right now. So what was your feelings when the GTA 6 trailer dropped?
I liked it. I loved it. It looks amazing. Like it looks amazing. I cannot wait to play the storyline. I'm not big on the online portion, just because when it first dropped, it was trash, and I knew it was gonna be trash.
Mm,
And it wasn't the game was trash. The online wasn't trash itself, but the servers were trash.
mhm.
And then I got killed in passive mode by a dude in the tank. So I was just like feeling some type of way. I'm like, stupid. So uh, I kind of just laid back on it. But when GTA 5 online drop, I should say. But I'm looking forward to 6. I'm looking forward to everything that they add to it because the game looks fucking amazing. The storyline looks a little crazy. Like I'm excited to see what they about. Because Rockstar been killing it for years now. Like um, Red Dead Redemption 2 was basically Grand Theft Auto 5 on horses. Like
Right.
so it was just a nice like transition. Like they keep building, and I like the fact that they don't rush out their games. They always when they give you the trailer, they always give you the trailer like 2 decades before it's about to come out. Like, so definitely excited to see what it's about. The story mode gonna be crazy. I know it, man. I wonder if they gonna do the same thing with like how they did Franklin, Mike, and was it Trevor?
Yeah,
I wonder how they gonna do that. I must ask, who was your favorite character from Five out of those three?
Franklin.
Franklin. I mean,
Yes.
that's the homie for sure. But that nigga Trevor is a dog.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He's like one of the things that I loved about the trailer is that it was such a short clip, but like the little car meet that the camera rolled past. You said with like you had like it looked like a Malibu on like 28s or something like that, but it was also a Crown Vic on like 26s in the background. You had low riders, you had the airbag drop, you seen Chrysler 300, you saying it's like
Yeah.
and then, now I've gotten into a few arguments with people, excuse me, because so many people that are not familiar with car culture, they think any car on big wheels is a dunk.
No.
And for you idiots I'm not even gonna call you idiots just because you're uninformed. For anybody that does not know, a donk is a 1971 through a 1975 Impala or Caprice on big wheels. Anything else is just a car on big wheels. Period.
Facts.
You-
Facts.
now,
No argument.
now, a lot of you said you've seen all kind of stuff. It's like people talking all kind of crazy stuff. Like there's people that are saying, "Oh my God, you see, GTA has gone woke because there's so many black people in the trailer." It's like Vice City is a depiction of Miami. Niggas is in Miami, people.
Niggas is in Miami, goddammit.
So like when you started hearing some of that kind of shit, like what went through your mind? Because I'm pretty sure you was like, "Oh my God, I got some jokes for this shit here."
Believe it or not, this is my first time hearing it. That's why I made that ugly face when you said it. Like
Mm,
GTA going woke. No. First off, they understand that mostly niggas is playing their games, so so they gotta make it more, you know, relatable, I guess. But not only that, like you said, it's in Miami. It's somewhere where there's a lot of color or a lot of cultures, a lot of different cultures.
mm,
So um, if you gonna make it realistic, you can't have a whole bunch of white people in it.
mm,
Like I'm pretty sure it's gonna be white, black, Latina, Philippine. It's gonna be all type of ethnicities in that game.
mhm,
Um, so I ignore shit like that. I ain't gonna lie to you, because if I'm gonna get the game, I'm getting it for me. I'm not getting it because I seen Obama in it. Like I'm not getting it because Carlos Santana was in it. No, I'm getting it because I enjoy the game.
mhm. Now, you saying like I can't even cap to you. You saying I'm gonna be the first one for day one. I'm going to the strip club. The jiggle physics in the game. Yes, yes, sir. I'm going to go see it, sir.
Well, I hadn't thought about that until just now, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some great strip clubs in that game.
Mhm. Now, you said like the world looks so immersive and expansive. You saying compared to a GTA 5. It's like the I think GTA 5 is I think it's 98 hours. The story I think is possibly like 98 hours long, and I think they're using like with Red Dead Redemption 2, I think their story I think was like 130 hours long or something like that. But with using with a game this size, using it's like it literally could be 200 hours long, literally just in the story mode. Is it like and it's crazy because a lot of people they have a short attention span. But you said Rockstar has been able to captivate using like our attention. You said for let's say for like Red Dead Redemption 2. You saying like I actually just this week finished the storyline, the story mode again for like the 10th time. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. Like, but even to this day, I'm still seeing new shit that I didn't see the first time I played it. You know what I'm saying? Like different, like strangers and freaks, or whatever. Like like I personally think that you saying like this is going to be a game that's going to literally stand the test of time, just like a GTA 5 or you think because or like a Red Dead Redemption 2. You just like what is the first thing you think you want to do once you get out of that first opening sequence and get out of that little story mode? Like when you actually finish the first mission and you can start moving around, what is like the first thing you want to do?
First thing I want to do is go look for Tony Montana because I know
Uh,
he gonna be in there somewhere. Um, I definitely gotta find a katana because they gotta have it in there from Vice City.
mm,
um, but for the most part, I definitely want to see the story. I want to see, how how they going about things. I seen it was like, they got like a relationship thing on there. So it looked like it's looking very fast and furious as far as family shit go. um, so I'm really just looking forward to that. Like, obviously, I got to get into my first shootout with the police because it's necessary. Um, I'm also looking forward to some of the content creators. Like, it's Real 85. He
mhm,
always do, them funny videos with the games. When he did Bloody Freddy, I still listen to the albums. Like, that's how amazing that was to me.
mm,
Um, so I'm looking forward to that. But just the game itself, I'm going into it open minded because you don't want to put too many expectations on it, and then it's not what you want it to be.
mm,
So I try to go into new games very open minded. But if I had to pinpoint one thing for sure, it would definitely be just to see where the story mode go.
mhm. Now, you saying going back to what we were talking about, like certain people calling the game woke or whatever, what have you. Like I've also been seeing other people that say they refuse to play GTA because they are so pro police they couldn't imagine themselves hurting a cop even in a video game. If somebody came to you and said that exact, oh man, I cannot play it because I can't shoot at cops. Like any of us are actually doing that shit in real life because of fucking GTA. But you like if somebody came to you right now, it's like I couldn't play it because I couldn't see myself shooting at a cop. What would you say to them?
First off, I'm laughing off top. I'm gonna laugh at them initially. I'm just be like, "Are you for real?" I'm gonna need you to explain, cause nigga, why? Oh, but after that, I'm gonna be like, "Are you serious?" Like, you understand, but you'll go play Call of Duty because you killing some terrorists.
Mm,
You'll go do some other stuff that probably conflicts with your information, what you just said.
right.
It depends on that person. Like but I'm laughing off top. I'm laughing off top. I'm definitely gonna laugh in their face. It's gonna be one of them hysterical laughs. Cause like, oh, you serious? Like it's gonna be bad. Cause why? Like, I mean, I don't get it.
Big
It's a
fact.
video game. It's a simulation. Now I can understand. I can understand. Somebody trying to stay true to themselves, but I better not ever see you with a 2K player. You ain't never played basketball in your life. I better not never see you play Madden, and you ain't never threw a football in your life. Like, I better not never see you play no type of fantasy game because you can't do that for real.
Mm,
Like, I mean, if you going that deep, then it's a whole bunch of other shit you got to take out of your equation. The same person will be like, "Oh, I hate to see what they do at the police," but probably paying prostitutes. Like, I don't I don't understand.
you said no, it's funny to me because like just touching on what you just said. I was actually a buddy of mine. And shout out to Sean Glover. He's been a guest on my show before,
Shout out to
and
Sean.
he was saying he streams the Falcons games every Sunday on in the ATL Bird Gang Facebook group for those who are in different places that can't get the game in their whatever market they're in. So he streams a game every week. And today the Falcons played against the Carolina Panthers, and it is the 17th of December right now because everybody knows my show is pre-recorded, so we're just talking about the game for today. But it was raining like crazy in Carolina right now, and you got people in the comment section. How come they can't hold on the ball? Because it's fucking monsooning out there. And you talk about you. These niggas have never played football ever, ever. Play soccer, baseball, nothing in the rain. But you
I
got
hate
so
that.
much to say in the comment section.
I hate that people speak on what they ain't never did. Like I could never say to a ballerina, why you ain't, why you ain't tuck your toes enough. Like I could never say to a gymnast, oh, you could have did a better flip. I do them flips in my sleep. Yeah, that's the only place I'm doing them is in my sleep because I ain't doing them for real. Like I could do it in the swimming pool and I'm still gonna be struggling through that because it's gonna be a lot of resistance. But I'm not about to tell somebody who does this so that every day. I can't tell a mechanic, yeah, you got to get my Cadillac converter. Like, sir, you have an electric car. What are you talking about? Hey, the I know it's supposed to be down there because my dad did it in '85. Like, nigga, this is not '85, and you have a Tesla, sir. What is going on? Like, like I'm not gonna, tell somebody what they should be doing. Like, yeah, I could
Mhm,
probably tell you what I think I would do, but that ain't realistic. Hypothetical answers is not. It's hypothetical questions get a hypothetical answer because you
mhm,
could say what you think you're gonna do, but what you do in that moment might be totally different.
mhm. Absolutely. Now you said, with you being, you said the best producer ever. You said we're just gonna put it out there. You're the best producer ever. It's like, how do you balance one show to the next? Because not only are you saying you just did a play, you saying you killing it in the comedy game right now, but
Thank
you're
you.
also producing a bunch of shows. How do you keep yourself mentally sane to continually wear all these hats?
Um, to be honest, like I just take like I was saying before, I kind of take every moment as it is, So, um, I enjoy as a producer, I enjoy making people's vision 2020. Like,
Mm,
whatever you tell me that you wanted to do with it, how you want to bring it, I'm gonna get it to as close as I can to my ability. If I can't get it perfect,
mm,
because I want this to be whatever you want it to be. Um, as far as balance and everything else, obviously a schedule. Like, if I have a schedule, I'd be fool. Like I keep some type of organization to my schedule. Like I tell everybody that I'm doing something that hey, I want to do a show with you. Okay, well, these are the days I produce. If it's these days, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
mm,
I've committed myself to that. Obviously, my schedule has lightened up a little bit. So now I can do a little bit more, which is awesome because my comedy is starting to really take off.
mhm,
Um, so, I'm enjoying that free time. And then on those days where I really have nothing to do, I do absolutely nothing. I will lay in the bed and just sit there, like lay there. I'm on YouTube. I might be doing something, scrolling. I might play the game or something. But I take that mental break
mhm,
to give myself time to one kind of think for me versus thinking for other people. Also giving myself that time to just rest, to be mindless, to not have to worry about anything, because we need that. If you don't
mhm,
get that type of that what's that the mental health day, you will lose it. But also I'm just a very easygoing guy. I'm very I guess adaptable to my space.
mhm,
Um, I I won't say I grew up unstable, but it was just a lot of uncertainties as a kid. So you kind of had to get used to that. At least I did. I had to get used to that, and you know through that I kind of just adopted that as into my adulthood, being able to mold to whatever situation.
mhm. Now, you think like you and I have been going back and forth, because because of the schedule situation. And I just want to apologize to you because when I get off work, last thing I don't want to do shit. I want to play my game and go to sleep.
No problem, but I totally understand. I totally
Like
understand.
you said, we'll do it after I get off work. But as soon as I get off work, I'll be like, man, bruh. 'Cause I already know. I only got a couple of hours. You said I can try to you said try to get my game playing in because I don't really get to play before I go to work. You said whatever. And he's like, man, I, I want to hook up with my brother. And I was like, I need to do it on a day off. But you said it has to be the day off that you said both of us can. You saying like, say like, trust me, I understand. And
No
something I
apologies needed, brother. Way, brother. No apologies needed. You need first off, you need that decompression time,
mhm,
because you got a lot of your plate too, bro. Like you got a lot that you got to worry about. So that's one
mm,
thing that I really don't have to worry about other than um, you know, my entertainment business is just me.
mm,
Like it's just me. Whereas like people like yourself, like just parents, people that's in marriages that have relationships. I got family obviously, but the only person that at the end of the day I have to worry about is me. So I can kind of juggle multiple things at the same time because I have nothing else to necessarily focus on. That
mm.
shit sound depressing as fuck. Oh my god! No, I'm just
No, that
saying.
shit sounds free and you enter like, man, I can't even cap to you. That shit you said that man, that's living right there. You ain't gotta worry about nobody but me. Fuck them kids.
Yeah, fuck the kids, fuck the bitches, fuck
All of
everything.
it. Right. Use it. No. But he's like one of the things I've been doing here lately, and I did want to pass along this information to you. Is like, and it's actually been actually kind of working out quite well. I just because we just mentioned that we play games. I've been on my 2K, and it's like and 2K24 is trash. I mean, it's dope game, but it's trash. Like because I've never been a park type of person or a wreck or none of that. I like my career. That's it. That literally and I'm not even gonna cap to you. I like that you saying that you can progress through you saying the ranks so you can get all these little, you know what I'm saying, extra stuff. And you saying I'm not even gonna cap to you. You saying when I can, you saying I have spent VC and shit like that too. Because we're on what season 3 right now. And
I think so. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I played season two. It's crazy because when the game dropped, I bought it. I
mm,
paid the premium price. I
mm,
paid for the 450 VC
mm,
and didn't touch. And I played it. I turned it on the first day, downloaded, figured out what I wanted to do my player. Finally started him, and I didn't touch it for like another month and a half. Like,
wow.
right after spending all that money. So I'm like, all right, like I gotta play eventually. I end up making another player because of course the first my player you make always trash.
Mm,
And I got a my player now that I'm enjoying. I think he's a 98 or 99, something like that. But like you said, I've been playing more my career. I didn't
mm,
play maybe like 5 rec games.
mm,
Yes, but and that's usually what I play. I do play rec. I usually got like a crew niggas I play with,
mm,
and we go. But I haven't been able to even play with them this year, just because I have been so much more busy this year, which is awesome. It's phenomenal. I'm not wishing to change that at all. Um, but I do enjoy my game time.
mm. That you said like one thing like they lost me when it comes to my career is because like the last year and years prior, you said the storyline in my career, you said it kept you entertained and fun. It's like to me, it's kind of like all over the place. You said this year, and I didn't really like that. But what I was telling you that I was that I'm doing now, it's actually been working out for me as far as my YouTube channel goes, is because I have the Xbox app on my phone. So when I will record a clip of me doing something using like I think I'm a point guard, and I think what is it? Triple triple threat something something or whatever. And so I literally just broke Steph Curry's using 403 you said 3 pointers in a season, and I think I'm
Oh,
only like 16, 15, 16 games in or something like shit like that because
and you
I'm
broke it already? Jesus
yeah,
Christ!
yeah,
But
yeah.
your three must be on 99, bro. Like,
Yes, it is. It is.
that's crazy.
I can't
I
even
will
cap
say
you.
what I like this. What I do like this year is the like how they got the key games and they do the simulation and stuff.
Mm,
Um, and they actually go off of your tendencies. Like, so if you score, like if you average 60 points every time you play. Like when they simulate, they gonna give you 60 points.
mm,
Like it was like one game I seen them simulate. I had like 116 points from a simulation. So
mm,
like the fact that they actually keep up with how you perform, I like that a lot because it does go towards your season accolades and stuff like that.
Mhm. And it's crazy because, like you said, I put you said, like, if you wanna know what type of gamer I am a sore loser. I'm not even gonna lie to you, which is why hence I don't play Park, I don't play Rec, I don't play none of that. I I'll I'll dabble every now and again, but I don't really play that shit. I play on 12-minute quarters on rookie difficulty, and I've literally you said my guy literally will drop 146 points on your ass, no doubt.
146 is crazy.
I can't even cap to you. I've done it. Now, that's just the type of game because like I like to enjoy the game. I don't like to get myself flustered and frustrated using and things like that. Now, using it, you as a comedian, I'm using like maybe you can help me using as a funny way to try to teach my son because like my son who's 9 years old, shout out to Trey.
What up,
He
Trey?
using he cannot play the game without screaming at the TV. All I mean, literally, like to the point where he's like I think I'm gonna have to kill him because if he breaks the controller, I'm gonna have to fuck him up. He done already broke an Xbox.
He broke an Xbox? Or what did he do?
Yeah.
Pedigree it?
No, he did use it. No, he was watching YouTube trying to do the try not to laugh challenge and spit water into my Xbox Series S.
And no, we gotta work. I think we gotta work after that because I'm like you know this is my chill down like machine and you just killed everything. Like
And it
I'll
was
be
crazy.
sick.
Yeah.
My bad.
And it was crazy because I sent it to a place to get fixed, and they told me there was so much water damage in this thing they couldn't repair it.
I'll be hurt, bro.
Yeah,
Like I
I
think I'm
was.
hurt hearing about it.
Yeah, I was. You just said it's like luckily I was able to use in I ended up going the errands route and get me a using Xbox Series X, which is
Okay.
using it's gonna be of course, you know, what doing that way is gonna be more than what the shit actually is, and, you know,
You
this,
gotta
that,
do
and the
what you
first.
gotta do.
Yeah, and it's like it's been what you saying, yeah, so I've been able to have my peace every day. You saying now, like,
He won't be using that motherfucker no more. I'll
no,
tell you
no, no, bro, that shit goes to work with me, bro. I leave that bitch in the
that.
car. I didn't
you go
go
you
cap
go
to you.
you gonna be the new water challenge. I'll be sitting here
I'm
and
a
I'll be
waterboard. I'm a waterboard his ass. It's like we keep
uh,
fucking around.
high quality H2O.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Now, he's saying other than we mentioned GTA, we mentioned 2K. You said like what other style of game piques Timbuktu's attention?
I definitely mess with the first person shooters. I like the battle royale games. Obviously the Call of Duty, Warzone. I'm huge on PUBG. I play a lot of PUBG. I still play PUBG to this day.
Mm,
Um, uh, RPGs, as you can see, I got the Kingdom Hearts blades on me. I got um uh, Final Fantasy 7 on me. Like so, I like RPGs because I like games I can get my money's worth out of.
mm,
Like if I spend $60 on the game, $70 now, I want to be something that I'm gonna play for a while,
mm,
or at least want to invest the time into it. I don't want to get a game, spend $60, and I don't want to play it no more.
mm.
Like so something like an RPG. At least I know the game. If I just played it once, most likely I'm at least get 30 hours out of it. Like
Right.
that's at least something worth $60. Um, and so and I do like some of the story, some of the dialogue that go with it. Like that's one reason why I do like Kingdom Hearts. There was this game that I actually didn't have to buy because shout out to Xbox Game Pass. I'm an Ultimate member. Um,
Me too.
they be dropping some games on there, and they dropped this game called The Messenger.
Mm,
And it's like a little 2D side scroller. It looked like old school style game, but it's newer. And the dialogue in that game alone was top tier.
mm,
The gameplay itself was phenomenal, fun. It kept me wanting to replay it. It wasn't super long. It was like maybe I don't know, 15, 20 hours maybe. It might have been a
Mm,
little bit longer than that. Let me give it a little more credit than that. It might have actually been 30 hours. But it also had like great replay value. Like I could play it like they give, of course, once you beat the game, they give you the new game plus, so it
mm,
made it a little tougher. They gave you like another. I think they gave you a skill to keep on top of of going through everything. But also just like an old school Mega Man, once you get certain powers, you can reach certain areas. So it just made the game that you wanted to play it again because you can get more to it. And I like games like that. The Spider-Man, God of Wars. Um, uh, it's a big list because I really enjoy gaming. I'm a big gamer. Like
mm,
I play card games, so Magic the Gathering. Magic the
mm,
Gathering has a gaming platform. I play it on my phone, and I'm not even a big phone game guy, but I like Magic. And then there's one other game that I play on my phone called Street Fighter Duel.
mm,
Um, it's kind of like how some of these games are, where you gotta like level up your player with another version of that player. It's hard to explain,
mm.
um, but you upgrade them like with the same type of card essentially, or summon. I don't know what they call it, but it's fun. I play that, so um, I'm trying to think of the games I don't play. I don't like tactic RPGs. I don't want to try to play a chess game and then beat you. Like
Mm.
I just want to be able to fight you. I do like fighting games. I used to be huge on fighting games, like when Marvel vs. Capcom was huge. Street Fighter still big. Dragon Ball Fighter Z I enjoy. Um, you name a game, I probably play it.
Okay, now you said now we're gonna go back to GTA 6 real quick. And now I know for me, the worst thing I saw when I saw that trailer was that it wasn't coming out till 2025.
Facts.
Oh, that broke my heart. But then you said if you go back and you look at it, you like when the first GTA 5 trailer came out to when the actual game came out, it was about the same time. But of course, we've progressed through so much time, we forgot about that. You know what I'm saying? It's like and everybody wants the game right now, but then if you look at it like when they did the definitive edition to the GTA trilogy and how much of a debacle that was, how buggy the game was, and you this, that, and the damn third. You said knowing how, I guess Grove Street Games fumbled the ball. You said putting out, you said a shitty game. Well, you a shitty remake. You said it's like, do you think Rockstar is hesitant on uh, giving it to us early, which is why they decided 2025?
Well, I feel like Rockstar always works on their own timeline,
Mm,
but I think that is a huge thing for them. Like they don't like to rush out anything. If you go back to when they dropped GTA 5, it wasn't for like another like 3 months before the online dropped.
mhm,
I think roughly. It might even been a little bit longer, but even when it dropped, it was so trash. It was terrible. Like you couldn't get in the servers. Load times were horrendous, and shit like that. It kind of turns it'll turn a gamer off. Like we already impatient,
mhm.
so when you make me wait even more after I just waited, like now it's like fuck you guys. I don't even want to play this. Like, but um I'm okay with. I rather, especially as much money as Rockstar makes.
Mhm,
I'd rather you take your time to make the game right. Make the game right. You're not like a sports game. You're not dropping every year. I even
mhm,
say Call of Duty. Call of Duty drops every year. There's a lot of people nowadays that wish sports games wouldn't drop every year. They would drop, every so often, so that
mhm.
they could take their time with doing everything. But at the same time, people always gonna complain. Like, there's nothing that's gonna be perfect for anybody. Oh, you should have did it like this. You should have did it like this, and then they do it like that. Oh, I don't like this. Like, but y'all asked for this. Like, so.
Right.
And so I'd rather them take their time and put out a game that they want to put out, that they
Mhm,
feel um, is up to standard. One thing I will say about Rockstar Games, they don't really just give you a whole shit of downloadable content as
Mm,
far as game wise goes, except with the online. Online is they was just like, okay, well we can build on the online, which was necessary
mm,
because the online would get repetitive real quick. So if you don't give us more to play off of, obviously I'm gonna be like, look, I want to play something else. But the more with the downloadable content on the online, that's giving me another reason to stay here, level up, to get everything that I want to get. I can just imagine the person who got the most hours in this game,
mm,
what they should look like. They probably got the biggest houses, the biggest yachts, the biggest everything. And it's amazing what Grand Theft Auto 5 did, especially with the RP
mm.
doing the online. Um, they got people living whole lives on there. Like it's like a complete Sims with GTA.
Mm.
As I was saying with 80 with this real 85, he made a whole following based off of that. I mean, he was already doing voiceovers, but you can now I don't have to make an animation of what I want to do. I can just use your engine, your game to make these characters and everything else come through. They got the cinematography modes where you can kind of get closer in on it. You can pan the cameras how you want to kind of go with how you're trying to portray the story. If you haven't seen the Bloody Freddy series, please go watch it.
I'm gonna
Like
definitely check it out.
you seen it?
I get, I've heard of it. Using it like I don't recall seeing it, but I'm definitely have to check it out.
Please check it out. I mean, it was so dope. He made an actual album. He's made his two for Bloody Freddy albums, and they are heat, bro. Honorable C Note does the production. I think he's actually the voice of Bloody Freddy, if I'm not mistaken. And bro, like I listened to it to this day, and it dropped maybe like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, maybe. I don't think it was that long ago, but it was a minute ago. Because GTA 5 dropped for the 360. Like so,
Mm,
GTA 5 been out for a minute. 10 years, I think, was usually that like they duration. Like, except when they did three Vice City and San Andreas, I believe they dropped those in like a 2 year span,
mm-hmm.
maybe, um, maybe a 3 year span. I'm not even 100% sure, but they came out quicker than their later games.
It,
Um, and yeah, because I think four didn't come out for like another 10 years. Didn't come out for 10 years after. I don't know if it was that long, but
mm,
it might have been that long. Um, I can't think of when San Andreas dropped, and then when four dropped. Four dropped way later, and
mm,
it came out and they made it look. They made it amazing. It was a whole new game. It wasn't the the three. I guess you could say the three, uh, Vice City and San Andreas, um, style. It was a totally different style of game. They put way more into the game. It looked amazing for the time.
mm,
Like, so, it just was nice to see, them taking their time and doing more with the game. Like, it lets us know that our money's not going to waste. Like, you're not just bullshitting this. It's like, I'm going to take your money. I'm going to give you a minimal change here. No, they actually took their time. Because even from 3 to Vice City was a huge change. And then from Vice
mm,
City to San Andreas, I can swim. Like I can climb a fence. Like I can go to the gym and put muscles on. Like there was so much more different that they brought to the game, you know,
mm,
because they take their time and they go. I don't know if they listen to the feedback or if they just like, what have we put in this game or what's in this game that, or I take that back. What's not in this game that we can bring into the new one? I
mm.
don't think you could ride bikes. You couldn't ride bikes until I think San Andreas.
I think
Um,
so.
you obviously can get on motorcycles, but you wasn't riding no fucking uh mountain bike
Mm,
like that. That was dope. So I feel like they They do take their time to build on what they have versus just putting out another mask of the same game.
Right. Now, you said, like, when GTA Online came out, you're right, the servers were trash, this, that, and the third. Knowing that, what do you think Rockstar why do you think Rockstar dropped the ball when it came to you have such a beautiful game as Red Dead Redemption 2, and then online is just so trash, and then these like, to me to me, Red Dead Redemption 2 has the most trash online element of all time when it comes to the games online. To me, I think that is the most garbage online shit ever created. Now, for them to have gotten better with GTA 5, then tried RDR2, and then abandon it, you said, how important do you think the online element is like to for Rockstar to redeem themselves with such a lackluster you said showing in Red Dead Redemption 2?
Well, I think they focus is definitely just where their money is coming from. GTA 5 is killing Red Dead. Obviously, it's the same company. I mean, they are almost the same game minus. Red Dead Redemption is completely like Western. It's a
Mm,
Western version of Grand Theft Auto. Like it is a older version of Grand Theft Auto. You can see that these are the same hands in the game. Um, with that being said, most people can relate to what's happening in Grand Theft Auto versus what happened back in outlaw days.
mm,
Like, like yeah, it's nice to play, it's nice to have fun with, but it's not what I can live. I can't go and have a six shooter on my arm on my side and
right, right.
I gotta call my bad.
Oh, you good?
Hold on, let me fix this. Hold on. Is it back? We good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I got a call. My bad. Um,
Right, trust me, we understand.
I can't go. I can't go and go gallop and find some horses. Yeah, I can go get some horses. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not riding that motherfucker to go across the map. I'm gonna just say the map across the map to go shoot a wanted suspect and like you know what I mean. Like I'm not a deputy. Back in the old day, I'm not a sheriff. Back in the old day, I can't do that. But I can possibly have a yacht. I can possibly get one of these skyscrapers and be living in a penthouse. I could definitely, you know, possibly go to the gas station and rob them if I wanted to. Like these are things I can do in real life, but obviously I would prefer to be safe
Mhm.
and not do it in real life.
Now, you were mentioning other gamers, other streamers, especially like with the RP, and I want to give a big shout out to GTA Ghost, Steve the Gamer. He's a drama sets in GTA 5 Skip Boys, using just to name a few. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of these
Shout out
guys,
to
they've
them.
literally taken this game and literally created whole new worlds. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a lot of stuff that they're doing. Like shout out to my guy Nukes. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Dukes.
And one thing they've been doing the entire time ever since that it came out for PC is you having to get gas for your car. Do you think that's something that GTA 6 have probably taken into consideration and we might have to do using in the upcoming title?
I, I think they should leave that out for the casual gamer. I think it's dope that they do that because they have made it a real life simulation.
Mhm.
Um, but I feel like not everybody gonna be salty if I already gotta stop and get some gas. Like, I mean, because if you gonna do that, now you gotta make a cut scene of me getting out the car, putting gas in my car. Like that's more work, more work to load up. Don't get me wrong, I think it's a phenomenal idea. You could take 30 seconds to go ahead and watch that clip and fill up your gas. Like you ain't, it ain't like you gotta sit there and really count. Let the pump go to 20. Like what I'm saying. Like it's it's that. But I mean, if I feel like if you do that, then there, of course a whole lot. There'll be a whole big shift because now I needed to be 6 hours if I'm driving from wherever I am in Miami to Orlando. I think it's a little bit more than that, but uh, you get my gist. Like you gonna have to make more realistic too. Don't get me wrong. They could probably pull it off. I think it could still be a thing. But obviously, like it's a video game. You have to understand that some things ain't gonna be 100% real. Like I'm
Right.
okay with separation of video game and real life.
You sitting there at the gas station. I'm only put $20 in here. Shit, 2003. God damn it.
And not to mention, like if you broke, you ain't, or you put all your money in the bank, or just anything where you got to go even further out of your way to go get gas, or you might not even you might not have did a mission. You could have just got robbed. Like there's so many different factors
Mm.
that you got to put in. How I'm gonna drive this car if I ain't got no money for gas?
It's like it's all bad. You said like you fail a mission before you get to it. It's all bad because you ain't got no gas, or you running from the cops and you run out of gas.
Right. Like now I gotta manage getting gas. Like you're taking out of the fun out of the game at that point. Like yeah, it could be real life, but I'm not playing this to be real right now. I'm
Mhm.
playing this to be in this fantasy that all cars work off the faith of the Lord. Jesus has all hands on all wheels. You know what I'm saying? Obviously he ain't had a hand on my wheel when I rammed into this tank, so I can get these 5 stars. But I'm playing a video game right now, and I'm okay with playing a video game right now because I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna get into this fight out with these cops.
Mm.
It's gonna say wasted. I'm gonna come out with a couple grand short because they didn't charge me whatever they charged me, and I'm gonna keep going about my day. But if you make it too realistic, niggas gonna have to make a whole new character every time somebody dies.
It was like we were talking earlier about people saying certain things about the game. It was this one girl I had seen her video. She was talking about how people are losing their shit, calling GTA 6 woke and everything like that. She was basically saying that she can't play games like GTA because it messes with her anxiety if she plays a game where you die in the game. I'm not one to judge, but I mean that's interesting to say the least. It's like,
I guess she tied to her character. She's you ever seen the movie Surrogates?
mhm,
And that's how she feels. Maybe she put the Oculus glasses and she's like, this is me for real. That
mhm,
that definitely makes me wonder, what's going on in your life, man, where you really that tied to this character. Like, yeah, I understand this is you right now because that's what you playing as, but ma'am, like you understand that person is not gonna shit on themselves right now, right? You understand that when you eat on the game, that ain't mean you just ate real life. You got to go
right,
find some food. Like you, you need to drink some water. Like you gonna ain't nobody's character drinking water. I mean, let's be honest. Like they ain't put no water in their diet.
right,
Like, like so. I don't know. I mean, obviously, she's a different person. I can't really say that I could bring myself to feel any type of way about a game character.
mhm.
Um, Unless the story is captivating enough, and I'm like, oh, that was my nigga.
Actually,
Like,
I ain't gonna cap to you. Usually, it did hit a little different when Arthur Morgan died, and usually in Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean that because we got in. I mean, but to say I can't play a game that where the character dies is, I mean, like I said, hey, eh, do you masturbation? I don't give a shit.
oh god. I mean,
These,
I definitely like. There was definitely some games that kind of, I guess you could say had me in my feels, or just had me like, oh no, or emotionally invested, I should say. I was
mhm,
playing, what was that? Metal Gear Solid 4, when you trying to get out of some like space or whatever. You gotta tap. X like to death. Like my forearm was going crazy. I'm like, come on, Snake, get out of here, man. Like, I was definitely some stuff that had me like emotionally invested. Like I was salty, like, oh, you had to die. Final Fantasy VII when Tifa, not Tifa, but what was her name? I forgot her name. It started with an A, but she died in the game. I was just like, damn, I was just liking that bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and now she gotta die. Like I'm sorry, but at the same time, it's a video game. Like this is just like watching a movie. Like you can't be that invested into that movie where one you might hate a person in real life because you think this person is real. No,
Mhm.
he was acting. Like that's not real. It might hit home because it might be relatable, but at the same time, this is not real.
Right. Now, you said before we get up out of here, you said like we got a few minutes left. You said we're gonna get back into comedy. You said the thing that's still circulating the ecosphere right now is King Harris talking about he stand on business and Ti having to yoke his ass up. Now, where were you when you said you saw that and like because dude, the jokes just write themselves. You said when it comes to that shit. So like, how did that hit you when that came about?
I like the fact that Ti stood on business. He's like, you ain't you ain't about to be acting like I wasn't a parent like this whole time. And I seen like the interview where where he was trying to say, yeah, I was at my grandma's house, but he was like, you made it seem like we was sending you over there. No, you wanted to go. I like the fact that Ti cleared that up. Now, I don't get into too much of celebrities' lives.
Mhm,
One, because they humans too. Like,
mhm,
and I'm not. Let's be honest. Like, I'm not in your life that way to be into somebody I don't even know's life. Like, you know
mhm,
what I mean? Obviously, we talk. We might know what's going on with each other, but I'm not about to invest myself into somebody's life that's just an entertainer per se
mhm,
or a celebrity when I have people that are near dear to me that I need to invest that time into if I'm invested into them.
mhm,
But I mean, but I will say, from the other side, from being a fan of Ti, and they, I guess you could say, they family lineage. Um, I enjoyed the fact that he really like brought it home, because I mean, I know how that is. I know how it is to be sent to your grandma's house, or to want to be going. I want to go to my auntie house. Like, I don't want to
mhm,
be with you right now. And it's not. It was never like that. But it was like, I know what that's like. That whole family dynamic, and that made it one. It made it more relatable. It
mhm,
it brought them back into the zone of like, we dealing with the same bullshit as parents as y'all is.
mhm.
I mean, because if you look at the other kids ain't doing what he doing.
You
Look
said
at
right.
what's his name, Damani.
Yeah.
Uh, Damani, he is totally different from all of them. Like, and you could just see, one, you could see both of, I guess you could say, Ti versus Tip for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of dope. I will say that's dope. It's different. The family is different. It shows individuality. I'm okay with that.
Mhm,
Um, I know I'd have probably whooped his ass too if I was Tip. Like, he needed to get choked out. Like, boy, you not about to be acted out. Like, I ain't. You know what this is? Like, quit playing. Like, you doing this for the camera. You standing on this camera business. You standing on this celebrity business. You ain't standing on this real life business. Let's go.
mhm. Now, like I said, it's crazy. You because you look at these like I said, this all that kind of shit because the jokes just write themselves.
They
And
definitely.
do you as a you said a real comedian, and a lot of comedians are coming together and they are going against people like Charleston White, saying that he's not a real comedian. It's like you as somebody you do this shit for real. Do you think what he's doing is disrespectful to the craft that you love so much?
Um, I won't say it's disrespectful. I'll say he's trying to use the fuel that he has behind it to be a comedian.
Mhm.
I feel like in situations like that, you ain't gotta be a comedian. Just be like a motivational speaker that just might speak funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just go. You can talk about whatever, you know, but don't. I wouldn't say don't claim yourself as a comedian if you ain't really dove into the craft. Like, um, for him, and I don't know. I can't really say. I can't speak on him 100%. I don't
Mhm.
know that man's life, but I doubt you going to open mics. I doubt you didn't been through the chitlin circuit, as people say. I
Mhm.
doubt that you didn't had to do the extra work to really get comfortable with being a comedian. You're just comfortable in front of people because you are a public figure. I'm not gonna say I would never call you a comedian because clearly what he does is comical.
Right.
um, but to say a stand-up comic, I wouldn't necessarily put him there. I mean, I could might go see him. I probably won't go see him. Let's be honest. But if I was to see him on stage, and he does a great job being a comedian, then maybe I would be a little bit more inclined to saying no. He's a good comic. Like he can actually do blah, blah blase blase. But I'm not gonna take it as disrespect. Once again, like he has a voice and he chooses to use it on a comedy stage.
Mhm.
Look at Ti. I haven't seen his comedy, um, but he has a voice and he chooses to be a comedian. Maybe it's always been on his bucket list to do. Um, he has a great vernacular, so he can definitely write a good set.
Mhm.
Um, and he's smart enough to understand the do's and don'ts of being a comedian. So I feel like he can definitely do it. But once again, I doubt he was doing open mics. Like, I doubt it. I mean, once again, I don't know. So I can't sit here and say, oh, I know he ain't doing no open mics. I know he ain't blah, blah, blah. I mean, because to him, any stage he performed his music on, he could use as an open mic.
Mhm.
I could
Facts.
try out some stuff on y'all right now because I got y'all attention. This is something I want to do. You know what? You about to get these jokes for 5 minutes because I'm working on something.
Mhm.
It's a platform. You got a voice. I mean, I don't knock them for using it. I don't. It is what it is. You want to charge people to come see you do comedy because that's what you want to do right now. That's what you're doing right now. You doing comedy right now.
Absolutely. Now, before we get up out of here, let the people know where they can find you and what you got coming up.
So you can find me at your local buffets all around
Right.
the country. You can also find me on OnlyFans at Cuddlebuck too. I am a professional cutler. Get at me for my services. I am the most comfortable waterbed in the world. I don't think there's anybody better than me. But if you really want to look for me, you can find me on Instagram at Timbuktu_31, as you can see right there at the bottom. Also, TikTok that as well. And Timbuktu is actually a play off of my name. That is Tim. Obviously, is my first name. My last name is Washington. I'm on every dollar. That's where the buck comes from. And two, because I'm a junior. So on Facebook, find me at Timothy Washington Jr. Man. Um, other than that, you could just probably find me with your girl's best friend cuddling. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you.
Also before we get out of here, let everybody know your Xbox gamer tag just in case they want to get down with you.
Oh, elbow grease 31. As you see, the 31 is a thing. That's my favorite number. And elbow grease just spelled regular. Elbow grease 31. It's all one word. I don't think I changed it. If I do change it, it'll be Timbuktu 31. Oh, and then also I got coming up Valentine's Day. I will be at the Improv for Rob Royd and friends. Um, March 15th through the 17th, I will be at the Improv opening up for Michael Collier. And January 12th, I'm going to be at Crackpots. January 20th, I'm gonna be doing some comedy somewhere. I know I'm doing 2 shows January 20th. One is at a church, the other one is at a bar. So yeah, you're gonna get these clean jokes and these not so clean jokes. So it's really whatever you need. You can find my titties on Instagram. Yeah. Of course, I'm on Redline Radio, Timbuktu Tuesday every 6 to 8. I mean every Tuesday 6 to 8. Only Tuesday I'm missing is my mama's birthday, but I'm actually still doing a podcast that day. We'll be doing talking about balls, live on location at Front Street Social. So y'all can come out to do that if this hopefully this airs by the end.
Well, will.
And then yeah, I got a lot on my schedule for real. We might be doing the play again because it went phenomenal. So we might be doing more of that. Yeah, but just follow me on Timbuktu31, Timbuktu_31, and you'll find out where I'm at.
You said that's awesome. Once again, brother, we definitely appreciate you stopping through. You saying blessing us with your presence. You know what I'm saying? It's like I want to take it. You said a different tack. You said because like I know that we're both big gamers, so I definitely want to. You said not focus so much on comedy, but you know just even what's going on in the gaming community. And you said I appreciate you having this conversation with me, brother. You know what I'm saying? You
Of course,
more than
man. You my
welcome.
brother, man. You my
Yeah.
brother, dog. I do want to ask before we go.
Okay.
What is your favorite game? Favorite all-time game?
Favorite all-time game? GTA 5. Right now. That's I ain't gonna cap to you. That's got my attention. Using the most. But old school game. I was a huge fan of Shinobi back in the day.
Nobody's Code.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So but like right now, it's GTA 5 all day, every day. Like matter of fact, dude, it's actually on my TV right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm literally in the middle of walking through the storyline again. I'm not even gonna cap to you. You know what I'm saying?
Which ending did you do first?
I pick the same ending every time.
Oh, really?
The death wish, because he's like
I couldn't kill neither one of them, man. I'm like Mike, man. He helped me out, man. He got me like way out the hood. Like I can't kill Mike, and I was just a big Trevor fan. Like that is my dude, bro. He is hilarious. I remember switching to him, and he was just like tripped out. Like I think I switched to him, and he was laying on the ground like next to a pole. Like he just he was so different, bro. Like I just loved the contrast that he played for both of the other characters. Like he was
absolutely.
just phenomenal. He's my favorite character on the game, and I mean, like obviously Franklin, that's my nigga because he's the nigga of the game. Like he's the one. He was the one I feel like was the most rational. Like he was more the thinker, but Trevor was just he's just hilarious.
Absolutely. Even like what I thought was funny because like when you switch to Trevor and he's literally in the middle of a field somewhere with a dress and boots on, like yo, what the hell was you doing?
Right.
But anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure you smash that like button, turn on that bell notification so you don't miss another video. Without further ado, I love you. Lil Dub loves you. Timbuktu loves you. We out of here, man. Peace.
The boy Dub Deuce in the building.